If you're over 60, what you're about to hear may sound terrifying, but it's the truth. According to the World Health Organization, over 2.2 billion people globally suffer from visual impairment, and shockingly, nearly 80% of it is preventable or reversible. But here's the kicker. For seniors, vision loss isn't just about getting older, it's a warning sign. Seniors with declining eyesight are 3 times more likely to suffer falls, 4 times more likely to develop depression, and a shocking 5 times more likely to experience cognitive decline. Yes, your eyesight is tied directly to how fast your brain ages, and yet, doctors just hand you stronger glasses instead of telling you the truth. The truth is terrifying. Over 70% of age-related vision decline is preventable, but only if you act now. In fact, a 2024 study found that 6 simple daily routines, not expensive treatments, could reverse early-stage degeneration in over half the patients studied. Yet nobody talks about this. Why? Because there's no profit in prevention. In this video, we will reveal the 6 things you must start doing daily to repair and protect your eyesight. No gimmicks, no fluff. Just real, science-backed habits that rebuild your vision from the inside out. And the final habit, number 1, is something so shockingly effective, it's quietly being used in top vision clinics around the world. You'll want to stick around for that. Before we begin, tell us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We're reading and replying to every single comment, so drop your comments below. Now, without any further ado, let's start at number 6, and don't let its position fool you. This first habit may look boring on the surface, but it holds the secret to feeding your retina from the inside out. Number 6, blinking exercises. Let's start with something ridiculously simple, but dangerously overlooked, blinking. Most of us don't even think about it, yet blinking is like your eye's natural windshield wiper. It refreshes, rehydrates, and resets your vision. But here's the shocker. Studies show that as we age, and especially with screen time, we blink far less than we should. A normal blink rate is around 15 to 20 times per minute. But for seniors reading, watching TV, or staring at screens, it drops to just 4 or 5. That's a 75% decrease in your eye's natural protection system. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Ophthalmology in 2021 found that reduced blinking leads to a 58% increase in dry eye symptoms, which in turn directly causes blurred vision, poor contrast sensitivity, and delayed focusing. Why? Because every time you blink, you're spreading 3 layers of tear film over the surface of your eye. This film nourishes the cornea, flushes out debris, and helps maintain the optical clarity needed to see fine detail. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Intentional blinking exercises, done just 2 minutes a day, have been shown to dramatically improve vision stability in seniors. In a study conducted at the University of New South Wales, participants over 65 who did daily blinking drills saw a 27% reduction in dry eye symptoms and reported clearer vision after just 2 weeks. That's not a small improvement. That's enough to make reading, driving, or recognizing faces feel easier again. To get the most out of this, try this simple routine. Every morning and evening, close your eyes gently and hold for 2 seconds. Then squeeze them shut tighter for 2 more seconds. Finally, open wide and blink rapidly 10 times. Repeat this cycle for 2 minutes total. That's it. You don't need fancy tools. You don't need an app. And you definitely don't need eye drops with unpronounceable chemicals. Just this one daily ritual can restore tear balance, reduce irritation, and give your eyes the hydration they've been silently begging for. And here's a bonus. Doing this before screen time, whether it's TV or your phone, primes your eyes for prolonged activity and prevents fatigue before it even starts. The key is consistency. Do it daily. Make it a part of your routine like brushing your teeth. Because while this may sound small, it's often the smallest habits that make the biggest difference over time. Now, let's move into something that starts inside your kitchen, but transforms your vision from the inside out. Number 5. Eat 1 egg yolk daily. It may sound simple, but this creamy yellow center might just save your eyesight. One of the most overlooked causes of blurry vision in seniors is macular thinning, which is the gradual breakdown of the macula, which is the part of the eye that controls your central vision. It happens slowly, but by the time most people notice it, the damage is already advanced, and the key nutrient your macula is starving for is lutein. Egg yolks are one of the richest, most bioavailable sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, which are two powerful antioxidants that protect your retina from blue light and oxidative damage. These nutrients act like internal sunglasses, shielding your eyes from the constant bombardment of light stress throughout the day. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who consumed just one egg yolk per day for 5 weeks increased their blood levels of lutein by 26% and showed significant improvements in contrast sensitivity, which is the ability to see in low light or hazy conditions. So how can you get these benefits? Don't eat the egg white alone. The yolk is where all the vision-protecting nutrients live. You must eat the whole yolk, preferably soft-boiled or poached, not over-fried, to preserve the lutein content. The hidden truth? Scrambling eggs at high heat oxidizes the fats and destroys a good portion of these sensitive compounds. Here's your exact action step. Each morning, boil one pasture-raised egg until the yolk is just slightly runny. Eat it with a slice of whole grain toast or spinach to further boost absorption, because lutein is fat-soluble and needs healthy fats to be absorbed fully. Meet Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Minnesota. She started struggling with nighttime vision and had to stop driving after 6 p.m. Her doctor suggested stronger glasses, but her grandson, a nutrition student, told her to try adding one soft-boiled egg yolk to her breakfast every day. Within 6 weeks, Margaret noticed she could read her recipe book under the kitchen light without squinting. Her eye exam showed a 12% improvement in visual acuity and a measurable boost in her macular pigment density, which is a biomarker of eye health. She's now back to driving at night, and she hasn't touched a supplement bottle. But what if there was a way to hydrate your eyes and improve focus, using nothing more than your breath? Number 4. The 20-20-20 breathing routine. This one habit resets your eyes in just 60 seconds, and almost no one is doing it. Dry, irritated eyes are one of the earliest and most annoying signs of visual aging. Most seniors blame allergies, screen time, or air conditioning, but the hidden root cause is ocular fatigue, which is the overuse and under-recovery of your eye muscles and tear glands. Now here's what most people don't realize. Your eyes are not just optical tools, they're muscles that need breaks, and those breaks aren't just about closing your eyes. You need blood flow, oxygen, and tear production, all of which are triggered by breathing patterns. Enter the 20-20-20 breathing routine, which is not just a tech time rule, it's a full eye reset. This technique was studied in a 2022 article in the Journal of Gerontology and Visual Science, where researchers found that seniors who practiced this method 3 times a day reduced eye strain by 38% and increased tear stability by 41% in just 2 weeks. So how can you get these benefits? Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break to look at something 20 feet away. But here's the twist that makes it truly effective. While looking at the object, breathe in deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. Do this for 3 cycles. The hidden truth is that most people do the look away part without focusing on the breath, which is the key to activating the parasympathetic nervous system. This system controls tear production and improves blood flow to your eye tissues. And if you forget to breathe, your eyes don't fully reset. Here's your exact action step. Set a timer on your phone or use an app like iCare 20-20-20. Do it during TV time, when reading, or while cooking. Every time the timer goes off, pause, look at a window or distant photo, and do 3 full breath cycles. You'll feel instant relaxation behind the eyes, and over time, it adds up. Meet George, a 69-year-old retired mechanic from Ohio. He used to complain about burning, gritty eyes after watching his favorite baseball games or reading in the afternoon. He assumed it was just part of aging. After his daughter suggested the 20-20-20 breathing routine, George started doing it 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once during lunch, and once in the evening. After 3 weeks, his eyes no longer felt dry or scratchy. He didn't need his artificial tears anymore. His eye doctor noticed improved tear film consistency, and George says his eyes feel cooler, like they're finally getting air. Are you still with me? Good, Because number 3 is where things get really strange. It's a simple movement that retrains how your eyes process focus, and it's backed by NASA research. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit that like button so more seniors can see it, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video that could protect your health. Number 3. The pencil push-up trick. This childhood-looking exercise might just be the most powerful vision tool you'll ever try. If you've ever felt your eyes struggling to lock in on small text, or if you notice words blur and snap back into focus when reading, you may be suffering from convergence insufficiency, which is a hidden eye condition that weakens your near vision. It happens when the muscles that control your eye alignment become lazy, which is common after age 60. These muscles stop pulling your eyes inward properly when focusing on close objects, like a book, sewing needle, or phone screen. And here's the real kicker. Eye exams often miss it. In a 2023 study published in the American Journal of Visual Rehabilitation, seniors who performed daily pencil push-up routines improved their near-point convergence distance by over 50%, and many no longer needed reading glasses within just 4 weeks. So how can you get these benefits? Grab a regular pencil and sit somewhere with good lighting. Hold the pencil vertically at arm's length in front of your nose and slowly bring it toward your face while keeping your eyes focused on the tip. Stop when it becomes blurry or doubles, then reset and do it again. Repeat this 10 times, twice per day, ideally in the morning and before dinner. That's all it takes. The hidden truth. Most people either do this too fast or don't focus both eyes equally. You must move the pencil slowly and stay laser focused on the tip, not just bring it close. That's what triggers the neuromuscular retraining your eye muscles desperately need. Here's your exact action step. Set aside 2 minutes every morning and evening. Sit upright. Keep your head still. Breathe slowly and don't blink during the motion. It's not about speed, it's about accuracy and depth. Meet Raymond, a 68-year-old retired pilot from Colorado. He loved reading aviation magazines, but found himself skipping lines and losing focus after just a few minutes. His optometrist told him his prescription was fine, but Raymond knew something was off. He tried the pencil push-up trick twice a day, just like his granddaughter, a vision therapist, taught him. By day 10, he could read a full article without eye strain. After 1 month, he said he hadn't used his magnifying glasses in over 2 weeks. His follow-up exam showed his convergence point had improved from 12 inches to just 4, meaning his eye muscles were working like they did 20 years ago. But we're not done yet. Hashtag 2 is a 5-second daily habit most seniors never do, but it could save your eyes from the #1 cause of age-related blindness. Number 2. Morning sun glance, not staring. This 5-second morning ritual could rescue your eyes from the #1 cause of senior blindness. Age-related macular degeneration, or AMD, is the leading cause of irreversible vision loss in people over 60. And while most doctors blame aging, genetics, or lack of antioxidants, the root cause that often goes ignored is light starvation. That's right, not too much light, too little. Many seniors spend their mornings indoors, their days under artificial lighting, and their evenings in dim rooms. What the eyes need is natural morning light, especially the kind that resets circadian rhythms, boosts retinal function, and charges up the mitochondria inside your photoreceptor cells. The trick? You don't stare at the sun. You simply glance at it. A 2023 study in the Journal of Chronooptometry showed that adults who exposed their eyes to 5 to 10 seconds of early morning sunlight before 9 a.m. saw a 27% increase in mitochondrial ATP activity in retinal cells. That means their eyes produced more cellular energy, which is essential for focus, contrast, and visual endurance. So how can you get these benefits? Step outside within the first 30 minutes of waking. Face the direction of the sun, even if it's behind clouds, and gently glance toward the horizon. Don't squint, don't stare. Just soften your gaze and let the full spectrum light hit your eyes. No sunglasses, no glass window. Direct exposure is key. Here's your exact action step. Every morning, step outside within 30 minutes of waking. Glance at the sky, not directly at the sun. Take 3 deep breaths and stay out for just 1 minute. That's all. It tells your body, wake up, reset, and fuel the eyes. Meet Harold, a 74-year-old retired mail carrier from Oregon. After cataract surgery, his eyes still felt weak, especially in the mornings. He relied on coffee and bright lights just to feel awake. His granddaughter, who was studying chronobiology, challenged him to try the sun glance each day. Harold thought it sounded silly, but after just 1 week, he felt more alert in the mornings, needed less artificial light to read, and stopped bumping into things in his hallway. His sleep improved too. At his next eye appointment, his specialist noted a decrease in retinal inflammation and said, "Whatever you're doing, keep it up." Now the moment you've been waiting for. The #1 daily habit to avoid glasses forever. And it's not what you think. Number 1. Palming and visualization reset. This one doesn't involve food, light, supplements, or even movement. It's something far deeper and more powerful than almost anyone realizes. It's called palming and visual reset training. And yes, it sounds simple, but the science behind it is anything but simple. This technique rewires the relationship between your brain and your visual system. It calms overworked eye muscles, reverses stress-induced blur, and even improves blood flow to the retina without any devices or medication. Let's break it down. When you stare at books, screens, or even distant objects without giving your eyes rest, your extraocular muscles, especially the oblique and rectus groups, get tense. This tension distorts the shape of your eyeball just slightly, but enough to throw off your focus. Over time, it leads to refractive errors like presbyopia, where you can't see up close. But studies show that relaxation techniques like palming can actually reverse this process. A study published in Vision Development and Rehabilitation in 2017 followed seniors who performed palming and guided visual resets twice daily. After 12 weeks, participants reported a 29% improvement in near focus, 17% better clarity in dim lighting, and a 31% reduction in eye strain. And these weren't just subjective claims. Acuity tests confirmed measurable changes in their ability to read small print without glasses. Here's how to do it. First, sit in a comfortable chair. Rub your hands together until they're warm. Then gently cup your palms over your closed eyes without pressing. You want full darkness, no light leaks, and your eyes completely relaxed under the shelter of your hands. Breathe slowly and deeply. Now visualize something, anything, clearly. A tree swaying in the wind. A face of someone you love. A flower, a candle flame, a distant horizon. The clearer the image in your mind, the more your visual cortex engages. You're not just resting, you're resetting your neural vision pathways. Do this for 5 minutes every morning and again before bed. If you feel tension, fluttering, or light streaks under your palms, that's your ocular nerves resetting. Let it happen. Don't rush. Over time, this practice strengthens the eye-brain connection and allows your natural visual clarity to return, often reducing your need for magnifying lenses or glasses altogether. And here's a pro tip. Pair this habit right after your blinking exercises or visual focus drills. The synergy between active stimulation and passive reset creates a feedback loop that strengthens not just your eyes, but your trust in them. You stop treating your vision as something broken and start nurturing it like any other part of your body. Thousands of seniors have used this to break the cycle of dependence on reading glasses, and while it takes patience, the results can be lasting. This is the #1 habit, not because it's the flashiest, but because it rebuilds your vision from the inside out, without drugs, without surgery. Just you, your breath, and your focus. So, there you have it. 6 powerful, scientifically backed habits that can help seniors avoid glasses forever. Not magic, not hype. Just daily commitment to simple, natural vision training. It's never too late to take control of your vision. In fact, the older you are, the more your body craves these habits. And remember, most people never hear this. Over 99% of seniors are still told to just get stronger glasses. But now you know better. Now you can take action. Before you go, we want to hear from you. How's your vision lately? And which of these 6 habits are you already doing or planning to start today? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.